If you feel like you've done everything right and you still don't know what the right career for you is, pause. Watch this video before you make another move. Let's get you off the career change hamster wheel. In this video, I'm going to share 5 common career change mistakes. Listen in so you can course correct and actually get to the meaningful career that you're going to love. Mistake number 1, you take action without analysis. Now, there's some life coach out there telling people that clarity comes through action. And in a lot of circumstances in life, this is true. But when it comes to choosing a career, this can be a disaster. Because let's talk about the action you may have taken. Have you started a blog? Taken a class in one of your interests? Researched going back to school? Started a side hustle? Brainstormed job titles? Taken on new responsibilities at work? Applied for jobs you don't even want? Rewritten your resume? Networked on LinkedIn? Done informational interviews? Volunteered? Listened to podcast interviews of people doing inspiring things? Yoga teacher training? Life coach training? Coding boot camp? Signed up for marketing courses when you don't even know what business you want to start? Did you travel the world to try to eat, pray, love yourself into the right career? And did all that action help you confidently choose the right career for you? Or did all that action leave you more confused, drained, and discouraged than you were before? So when it comes to choosing a career, here's your new catchphrase: clarity comes through analysis. You need a process of analysis backed by a proven strategy before you go taking aligned action. This makes things so much easier. It's faster. It gives you the confidence that you're making the right choice. One of my clients said it so well when she said, "This process builds a solid foundation so you can't argue with the outcomes. That's what you want, so that when you do take action, you're getting somewhere you want to go." If you want to learn the analysis process that's helping my clients choose the meaningful work that's right for them, check out my free training. The link is in the description. Mistake number 2, you ignore self-development. You may be putting time and resources into resumes and business plans, but not nearly enough time into growing into the person you'll need to be to reach your goals. Notice I didn't say self-knowledge. This is developing yourself. Do you have the beliefs it will take to reach your goals? Do you have the identity it will take to reach your goals? How about the habits, practices, resilience? Do you have an emotional connection to your vision and what you want to live or create? Can you stay true to your path even when others who really love you and you care about don't understand you or criticize you? You are not going to white knuckle it into your dream career. We were just talking about analysis, but the strategy alone won't save you. You have to have the self-leadership, the resilience to fuel your goals and show up in your power. And if you've been in a work situation that has left you drained or questioning your abilities, you're not going to make powerful choices from that energy and identity. And that is why the work that I do is called Your Career Homecoming. First, we bring you back home to yourself. Then we find the work that's a natural extension of who you are. Mistake number 3, you make it all about you. Your new career should meet your needs, use your strengths, fuel your dreams, and it can't just be me, me, me. Because the secret to choosing a fulfilling career is to come from a place of service. That way, the work you do is going to make a contribution that you care about. I know that if you've been in a role where you aren't valued or you feel like you're just making rich people richer, I understand why you'd be drawn to me, me, me. But I promise that if meaningful work is what you're after, you want to start with service. That is also the surest path to money. Now, I talk more about that in the free training. If you want to learn more about that service and money connection, you can check that out. Mistake number 4, you try to do it alone. It is so easy to isolate in a transition like this. You might not want to be vulnerable in front of friends. You might feel ashamed because you don't have it figured out already. The people closest to you may be sick of hearing you talk about this, or they might be super supportive and receptive, but they just don't know how to help. Going through a change like this alone truly makes things harder. It's not that you need everyone to give you advice or to be your cheerleader, but you do want people you can share the ups and downs with without judgment. Find a mentor, find a peer group that shares similar goals and values and can be there to celebrate when you're at your best and hold you accountable when you're at a low point. We are social creatures and we are not meant to do the big things in life alone. And mistake number 5, you wait too long to figure it out. Do not wait until your savings is almost up, your work visa is almost out, your contract is almost up, or until the layoffs come. Start figuring out what you want to do as soon as you know you want or need to make a change. Just this week, I heard from a client named Trudy who just finished working with me, and she said, I'm in the best space ever right now. Some of my colleagues who also didn't secure positions in our department restructure are shell-shocked and scrambling with what to do next. She saw that change was on the horizon. She did not wait to figure out her options. Her colleagues were not so prepared, and now they're left to scramble. And it's much harder to make intentional, grounded choices if you wait until the last minute. The analysis part of figuring out what you want to do comes first, but then there is the action part of going and finding or creating the work that's right for you. And it helps if you can give yourself a runway to do that part. I have another client named Bonnie. She knew she was going to retire in 3 years. She didn't want to retire, but she didn't want to stop doing what she was doing. So she was going to go ahead and figure out, what is it I'm going to do post-retirement? She had this runway of 3 years. She figured it out. Now she has 3 years to build what she wants to make. And you don't need a runway of 3 years. But the point is, as soon as you know, go ahead and figure it out. If you are ready to start figuring it out, do go start my free training so you can get off the career change hamster wheel. I'll see you over in the free training. Guarantee you're going to learn something new about how to choose the meaningful work that's right for you.